Hey guys, it's Matt from Billet Pro Shop, and today I'd like to make a quick video on a product that we're working on. It's nothing new, it's just that we'd like to make our own version of it. This past season we've had issues with our dome sensor failing, and as you know, when a dome sensor fails, it either maxes out the sensor. So in our case we have a 0 to 100 psi, and it would either go to 100 psi or 0, which in our case it went twice to 100 psi, and when that happens the ECU thinks CO2 is at its max on the wastegate, so it basically cuts off the CO2 completely and we go down to spring pressure, aka you lose the race. So I'm showing you guys a new product that we're going to be coming out with soon, and explaining why this happens in this particular setup. So this is Gump. Don't mind the missing charge pipe. We're working on a new setup for next year, but Gump doesn't like dome sensors. Gump does quite a bit of backfires when we're on the trans brake. And part of that reason is because I pull ignition power to control boost on the line. And when those backfires happen, what happens is it pushes up against the valve in the wastegate, which creates pressure spikes in the wastegate. Not the wastegate, but the sensor. And the pressure spikes are what ultimately breaks the sensor. So we're going to be making these surge dampers. Pretty much they're going to be like back pressure dampers. That could be used for a dome sensor also. So here we are on the lathe machining our first pressure surge dampener. It's basically going to be two halves that are going to be bolted together. In that containment, we're going to have some damping material and some stainless steel mesh to contain that actual material. Lastly, I want to show you the screenshot of our last outing with the car where we had a dome pressure sensor fail on us. So you can see in the two-step trans brake area where it starts spiking up and hitting that 100 psi threshold. And I shortly aborted the run afterwards. Luckily it was during test and tune and not during eliminations. But this new part is definitely cheap insurance. It will save a race. It might even give you a win.